Chances are you have baking soda in your kitchen or pantry somewhere. This naturally occurring substance is comprised of a sodium, a hydrogen, a carbon, and 3 oxygen atoms. So how can a substance that's typically associated with leavening bread or with certain medicines that help heal a sour stomach help us grow beautiful fruits and beautiful vegetables, and also help us grow beautiful flowers in our garden? On this edition of The Plant Doctor, we will look at 9 ways that we can use baking soda in the lawn, landscape, and garden to help improve our success. Hang with me till the end of the video because I'll also toss in 2 bonus features of baking soda that will help you in the garden. But before we begin our countdown, we have an important question we need to answer. Is baking soda safe to use in the garden? Well, the answer is yes. Baking soda is a consumable food product. We use it all the time in cooking and baking. It's even an ingredient that can be found in toothpaste. Now that we've established that baking soda is perfectly safe to use, let's talk about its features in the garden and landscape. Number 9. Baking soda can be used as a rodent deterrent in the garden. Baking soda makes for an easy rodent repellent for problematic visitors to your landscape and garden. To repel rabbits or other rodents, just pour a complete ring of baking soda around the bottom of the plant. Do not pour baking soda directly onto the plant, rather sprinkle it around the drip line of the plant itself. Number 8. Baking soda can be used as an effective insect repellent and may even kill some insects. Insects such as aphids, mealybugs, thrips, and whiteflies. There are several ways in which baking soda can be used to deter or kill insects safely without having to resort to chemical pesticides. In 1 liter of water, mix 2 teaspoons of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of neem oil, and 1 teaspoon of soap. Stir thoroughly until it's a uniform solution. Put solution in spray bottle and spray infected plants. A pro tip: test the solution on 1 leaf. If the leaf wilts, do not continue use. Dilute the solution and retest on a different leaf until the plant does not wilt. On to number 7. Baking soda can be used to clean plants. Simply add a half a teaspoon to 1 liter of water and mix thoroughly. Spray solution on leaf and wipe down with a cloth or a paper towel. Number 6. Baking soda can be used to clean garden tools, pots, and landscape furniture. Simply add 2 tablespoons of baking soda to 1 liter of water, 2 tablespoons of soap, and mix thoroughly. Use this solution to wash your dirty landscape tools, old pots, or landscaping furniture. On to number 5. Baking soda can be used on smelly compost piles. Especially in the summertime, compost piles can become very smelly. Simply sprinkle baking soda directly over the top of your compost pile to keep rotting fruit and rotting vegetation from smelling up your lawn and landscape. Number 4. Baking soda can be used to prevent diseases from growing on fruits. Simply add half a teaspoon of baking soda to 1 liter of water, stir thoroughly, and spray on your vegetables in your garden. Number 3. Baking soda can be used to help keep cut flowers longer. Simply mix 1 teaspoon of baking soda to 1 liter of water and place in the vase with your flowers. Number 2. Baking soda can be used to control funguses like black spot, powdery mildew, end rot, root wilt, and rust. Simply mix 1 liter of water with 1 teaspoon of baking soda and 1 teaspoon of soap. Spray thoroughly on infected areas. Spray once a week to help prevent funguses from growing back on your plants. And number 1, baking soda can be used to control slugs in the garden and landscape. Simply sprinkle baking soda around the plant that you want to protect from slugs. Make sure not to get baking soda directly on the leaves of the plant. Rather, have it around the root ball of the plant itself. This will deter slugs from crawling onto your plants. Bonus tips. We can use baking soda to determine if our soil pH is acidic. Simply add 2 teaspoons of baking soda to about 100 milliliters of water. Add the mixture to a soil solution that's already in a container. If the soil begins to bubble, we know that our pH is less than 7. Our soil is acidic. Now, this is not a direct measurement of pH, rather it just tells us if our pH is below 7. If it does not bubble, that tells us that our pH is 7 or higher. Bonus tip number 2. When washing your hands with soap, add a little baking soda into the soap. The baking soda acts as a mild abrasive to get those tough dirt stains off of your hands when you've been working in the garden all day. From cleaning pots to testing the pH of the soil, to acting as a fungicide, to acting as a potential insecticide, there is a myriad of uses that we have for baking soda in the landscape and in the garden. I'm going to continue to experiment with baking soda. I'm here in the greenhouse at Sneak State, and there's a few areas I want to try baking soda. I've got areas in the corners and on the table here where I have some algae growing. I may mix up a solution of water and baking soda and see if I can't get rid of some of that algae. If you've used baking soda in your lawn and garden, let us know your experience down in the comments below. Guys, as always, thank you for watching The Plant Doctor, and until next time, happy gardening.